I invite you to join the discussion on the David Pakman Show subreddit. You can find it at davidpakman.com/Reddit. That's REDDIT. We now have about 35,000 of our viewers and listeners participating in discussions there. A few notable posts I spotted this morning. One was, hey, is anyone else receiving Mehmet Oz text scams? And they actually posted a screenshot of a text scam they received that said, this Dr. Oz report will change your life. Yeah, I have to tell you, I get stuff like this also. I get a lot of it via WhatsApp, interestingly enough. But we have no evidence that this is actually associated in any way with Dr. Oz nor his campaign. A lot of these things are just kind of like preying on the notoriety and name recognition of people like Dr. Oz. And I think, report it, block it, whatever. But it's not clear to me that Dr. Oz is actually sending out text messages trying to scam people and sell them bogus medical reports. He does his bogus medical reporting on his own show, which, by the way, is it even going on now that he's running for Senate? I really couldn't tell you. But there's all sorts of text scams. I actually got a recent one. Let me see if I can pull this up. This is an interesting one. There's this guy in the crypto world called Mike Novogratz. I guess he's a gold trader or something. Anyway, I got a text scam about that one where they wanted me to give someone money to mirror the trades of Mike Novogratz. I just report it and block it right away. I just pulled it up in my trash. That doesn't mean that these things are actually associated with the people. I'm sure that has nothing to do with Mike Novogratz. So be on the lookout for all sorts of different scams. But there's many things we can slam Dr. Oz for. I am not aware right now that he is actually doing this text scamming. Another post reminded our Reddit users of a seminal event in David Pakman Show history. This post says, remember that time David turned out to be a gay teen with AIDS? I hope I'm not the only one who remembers. Now, this is not a fun... AIDS and teen gay bullying, none of it is funny. But what was funny, and the viewer has it slightly wrong, about a decade ago, I appeared in a film about something really sad, which is gay teens who are bullied so relentlessly that they take their own lives. And it's horrible. That's a real thing, and that happens. That didn't happen to me. And I was still featured in a documentary with like an in memoriam thing where I was sort of like eulogized in a way as a gay teen who was bullied and took my own life. And I wasn't a teen at the time. The picture they used was of me at like age 27. I guess I was youthful at the time. I was not a teen. I was not gay. I was not bullied, and I, at the time, was very much alive. So that is an incredible moment in David Pakman Show history. Not a funny topic, but sort of kind of curious that I was included in that. And yeah. Okay, thanks for reminding us. And then lastly, Michael Cohen mentions David in his latest podcast. Yeah, this is cool. Many people may or may not know this. Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, who now is playing a really prominent role in a number of different investigations into Trump and has a very successful podcast and on and on. He watches the David Pakman Show. He's in our audience. It's great. And we'll exchange messages sometime. I was on his show. He was on my show. He sometimes will make some of the jokes we make on this show that make it clear he pays attention. He was interviewing Kurt Eichenwald, and he brought me up. Listen to this.
If Trump is president, but Biden is president, and the guy's like, yes.
I think that's David Pakman, who was actually doing a video like that. I saw something like that too. It was with a husband and a wife, and he just started fumbling around. Could not figure out.
None of it makes any sense. And
how can it make sense? You can't. It's
okay. Anyway, so that was my cameo by name drop on Michael Cohen's podcast. It's a great podcast. Mea culpa. I do recommend people check it out. Join the discussion at davidpakman.com/Reddit.
One of our sponsors is Blinkist, who's been supporting the David Pakman Show longer than any other sponsor. Blinkist is the app that lets you listen to or read an entire nonfiction book in just 15 minutes. Blinkist is the way to absorb those books you can't make time for. Blinkist takes top nonfiction titles, pulls out the book's key takeaways and insights, and gives it to you in the form of a text or audio explainer that you can consume in 15 minutes. With Blinkist, now you actually do have time to learn about all the things you've been wanting to tackle. On the Blinkist app, I just listened to This Is Your Mind on Plants by the great Michael Pollan. Super interesting, the history of caffeine and so many other things. Blinkist has you covered on podcasts too. Blinkist takes long episodes of popular podcasts and distills them into audio you can listen to in 15 minutes. With Blinkist, you can become knowledgeable about so many different things. You can have conversations with people about more topics. Blinkist makes you more well-rounded. Try Blinkist for free and get 25% off a subscription. Go to Blinkist.com/Pakman. The link is down below.